What's going on, guys? My name is Christopher and welcome to It's Complicated, the show where I talk about and showcase wristwatches. So if you love watches like I do, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button, then click on the bell, and you'll be on your way. Today, I want to talk to you guys about why I want to sell my Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch. Here we go. So you saw the title of the video. Heck, even 2 weeks ago, I posted on the YouTube community that I wanted to sell this watch, but I figured I'd make a video explaining why I want to sell my Omega Speedmaster. The biggest issue I have with the Omega Speedmaster is honestly the crystal. Now, the crystal on the Speedmaster is plastic and it does scratch very easily. Now, I will say it is easy to remove the scratches from the crystal using some polywatch. Now, at first, the scratches on the crystal never bothered me. You know, I would see that I scratched it and I would say, gives it characters, whatever. Then I did that video using that polywatch and I got it back to looking brand new again, and I just wanted to keep it that way. Now, me as a person, I'm a very OCD kind of guy. Like, my apartment is always very, very clean. I don't keep stuff on the floor. I don't keep stuff laying on the couch. There's no garbage everywhere. You know what I'm trying to say? So those scratches on the crystal kind of just make me, I don't really like it. And because I don't like scratches on the crystal, if I get one, I do a little more polywatch, and I feel like it kind of interrupts my enjoyment of that watch. I never really thought that that would bother me like it does, but like I said, once I got that crystal clear, I just want it to stay clear. And because I don't like scratching the crystal on that Speedmaster, I end up wearing it less. If I look between my 3 luxury watches, I'm like, I'll pick one of the Rolexes because I don't have to worry about scratching that crystal. The second biggest issue I have with the Omega Speedmaster is that there's no date complication on that watch. Matter of fact, it's the only watch in my entire collection, and I'm not just talking about luxury watches, that doesn't have a date function. So if somebody asks me for the date and I'm wearing the Speedmaster, you guys know what I do. I look at my watch and then go, I don't know. Or then I got to pull my phone out, etc. Or if I need the date for some kind of paperwork I'm filling out or something, boom, I look at the watch immediately and go, oh, I got the Speedmaster on. And that might only drive me nuts maybe 3 seconds sometimes out of the day, but it is enough that when I'm looking at what watch I'm going to put on, I might pick one of the Rolexes over the Speedmaster because of that date function, and then throw in the crystal on top of that. Now there's 2 reasons I don't want to wear the Speedmaster. Now the third and final issue I have with the Omega Speedmaster is I just don't think it fits in my luxury watch collection anymore. I have the Submariner date and I have the Datejust. So I have 2 Rolexes and the Omega. And I just convinced myself that I want a 3rd Rolex watch in that collection, not the Omega. And just leave it a 3 Rolex collection, leave it alone. But then again, I know there are watch collectors out there watching this video, and you know that this cycle just doesn't end. You're always gonna flip something or buy something else. And I really do think that is part of the fun of watch collecting. You figure I had the 2-tone Datejust, then I got the Submariner. Then I picked up the Seamaster, and then I got rid of the Seamaster, and then I got the Speedmaster, and then I got rid of the Datejust, and then I got another Datejust, and now I want to get rid of the Speedmaster. And sometimes when I'm out and about with friends and I'm wearing the Speedmaster, I'll even have people look at me and go, why aren't you wearing one of your Rolex? And then I kind of feel like, maybe I should have wore a Rolex out today, and I just kind of second guess that Speedmaster more and more. I remember when I bought the Speedmaster, I had my friend's girlfriend say, why did you buy an Omega? You're a Rolex guy. So, you know, these things didn't affect me then, but now that I don't like the crystal and I don't like that it doesn't have a date complication, I think I'm kind of using that as an excuse as, hey, might be time to get rid of it. Another thing that I want to mention is that it just feels better to put a Rolex on in the morning than it does that specific Speedmaster to me. Both of my Rolex watches are more valuable than the Speedmaster, so it's fun to wear the more expensive ones often. So the Speedmaster being the least valuable of my luxury watch collection, it's just the one I end up wanting to put on the least. It's not like I hate the Speedmaster. I think it's an awesome looking watch, especially on the Bond NATO strap that I picked up for it. I love the look of that. I even appreciate the manual wind of the Speedmaster. Like many people say, you don't have to wind an Omega Speedmaster. You get to wind an Omega Speedmaster. Another thing I want to mention is how amazing time that watch keeps. The last time I did a measurement on it using the Tool Watch app on my phone, that watch neither gained nor lost even 1/10 of a second. It was keeping 100% perfect time. That's amazing. However, my Omega Speedmaster is officially for sale. I would like to sell it and then go after another Rolex. I'm thinking maybe a Polar Explorer 2, maybe a black GMT. I do have my eyes on somebody's Polar Explorer 2. I think it's a great looking piece. It's the older Explorer 2 with the red GMT hand. And I think I like that better. I really do appreciate the thinner lugs on the pre-ceramic Rolex sports models. But hey, maybe you've always wanted a Speedmaster, and maybe I'll get lucky and somebody out there will want to buy my Speedmaster. I have it for sale right now for $3,300. That would actually keep me even. Don't forget, it does come with that Omega Bond NATO strap, and those are $120. The Speedmaster is still under warranty until October of 2020, and it comes with everything. It comes with full papers, box, extra links, the tools, the loop that it came with, the little booklets that it came with, the giant box. It's one of those giant box ones. If you happen to be interested, you can shoot me an email. Just go to my channel and then click on the About section, and then in that section, just click View Email Address, and there you go. The Omega Speedmaster is definitely a great watch. I just happen to want another Rolex. And that wraps up another episode of It's Complicated. Don't forget to subscribe to the show, like this video, share it with all your friends, and I'll see you next time on another episode of It's Complicated.